Hi, my name's Claire Juliet Chater and I'm a shamanic healer and a life coach. This is to explore I'm just wanting you to drop in with me for a minute. So my invitation is to take a few deep breaths. Ask your mind to quieten. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And out. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And out. And when you open your eyes, relax your vision. Give yourself peripheral vision and open up as much to the side as you can. And the reason for this is that it quietens the mind. Relax your gaze and you relax your thoughts. And breathe. Welcome to presence. Take a second to notice how your body is feeling. Thank yourself. Move with whatever comes up. I've been thinking a lot recently about mental health, diagnoses, potentially all diagnoses from our medical profession, whom I love, by the way. Just wanting to make that statement. This is in no way poo-pooing our society. It is merely my reflection on it. The medical profession, I broke my spine in 2013 and I had Michael Schumacher's surgeon work on my back, and I am beyond grateful to the human capability of how we are able to fix bones quickly and easily. And I am in awe and gratitude of what we can do. And I think perhaps it's a little bit because of that we as a society aren't taking responsibility for that which we don't know. And it being okay to discuss and have an open mind about these things, rather than the medical profession fixed your back, how dare you challenge any decision that they've ever made. It's not about that. It's about having an effective perspective and being open and broad enough to talk about all of these things. So things like diagnosis of autoimmune is, for me, basically saying we don't know what it is, we don't know what caused it, and we don't know what cures it. We can give you drugs to manage it. The same for mental health. We don't know what it is. We're a little bit scared. Therefore, we can give you things that we think are going to suppress it. And then when you're on those types of medications, you're actually called in for a blood test yearly to check if those medications are shutting down your liver, your kidneys, all of your internal organs. And for me, that's another way of saying these drugs are dangerous. We've got to make sure that they're not killing your internal organs just so that you can manage some of these mental health what's the word? So that you can manage the what word am I searching for? You can manage your behaviours. You can manage your life and how society thinks that it should be going. So they do say that the drugs aren't cures. They say they're here to just manage the symptoms. That's the word I wanted, symptoms. They're here to manage your symptoms. And my awareness has gone, in our society, how come it's not okay to have really expressive emotions and to be really overly aware of your emotions, have really heightened emotions, really high highs, really low lows, and be really expressive and be really fully feeling? These are then called mental health diseases and ADHD and loads of things. But it is acceptable and it is okay to drink and to smoke a bit of weed, or to go down the pub and get legless, or to perhaps even caffeine is one of them. Stuff yourself with caffeine every day and smoke a fag when things get stressful. Because over here you've got people that are suppressing their emotions and going, well, I don't want to feel, so I'll just drink. And then it will wash it all away. I don't want to feel, so I'll just have a fag and pretend that's not going on. Oh, okay, I feel a bit calmer now. Or something else is horrible's happened. Oh, I'll just have another fag. Oh, okay, that's calmed me down. And they're all, it's not okay to feel box. I better suppress it with drugs and with alcohol and with cigarettes. All of which are killing your physical body. We know this. But it is okay. They're not okay in our society to have people that are fully expressing their emotions, that might have a hissy fit because something has happened, and they're expressing their thoughts and how they're feeling about a certain situation in a heightened way. But that's not acceptable. To, when you feel angry, say that you're angry, express your anger. What's wrong with anger? You suppress anger. No, you mustn't do that. Keep drinking, keep smoking. It becomes rage. Or it becomes the autoimmune disease because you've stuffed it down inside you. And it's not okay to feel. And eventually, after time, that knot has turned into a cancer, or has turned into this, I got so drunk that I just exploded and did this, that and the other, or whatever it is. But that's okay, because for most of the life, for 25, 30 years, it's been suppressed. And then it's just one massive explosive thing at the end. And you just palm it off. Society goes, well, it's okay, because they were easy to deal with for those 25 years. They were just suppressed and just killing themselves quietly with the fags. And then when they eventually do go, I've been suppressing all this rage, and it comes out and it's like, well, they've got lung cancer for smoking anyway, and they're off. And that's acceptable and normal. But somebody who's feeling all the feels, finding joy in their sadness and going, wow, I've really connected and I really can feel this. Can you feel me? Or getting uppity about things being a certain way, instead of going, wow, that's okay. You feel really intensely about this, but how interesting are you? How lovely is that? Why is that not okay? And it's labelled with, well, there must be something wrong with you mentally. Why don't you take these drugs to suppress it, like all the other people over here taking the alcohol and taking the fags? Take some medication and shut up. What? And that's what we do. But if you're not a drinker or a smoker, they will offer you medication and tell you that there is something wrong with you. What happens if these people that intensely feel are the elite? What happens if they are the ones that can sense, have a heightened awareness? They're the ones that would, no way, start wars, kill other people, hurt an animal, do animal testing, be greedy, because they feel too intently to do that. You've got acute awareness of these emotions, so heightened that the sensitivity is exceptional. The awareness is on point. From my experience as a life coach, much harder to coach somebody who's suppressing with alcohol and fags than it is somebody with a mental health condition that is fully aware and fully emotional and knows the extent of their emotions and is very acute with it, from my personal opinion and experience. So that's what got me thinking, whoa, our whole society does the same thing. We are conditioned to think that the drugs and the smoking and going down the pub and pretending it's all okay is the way it is. And that if you feel anything, just take antidepressants, go down the pub, shh. And that the people that do feel intently and that they're going, well, no, I'd like to express this. I don't want to have a drink and suppress it, thank you very much. Oh, you must have a mental health condition. Watch that one. Sorry, that was maybe a bit sarcastic and a little bit rude. I don't mean it like that. I'm just thinking, whoa, mind blown. And I guess I'm just trying to reiterate my point over so that perhaps other people get it. But there, there's nothing wrong with the world the way that it is at the minute. It's just an interesting view of how it's gone. And from my perspective, it's now becoming okay for people to express their emotions. That's becoming all right. And all the medical profession wants to do is help. Our society is there. It's gone, well, we suppress it. That's what we do. Therefore, the medical profession is helping by giving people the drugs to help suppress it. Because that's what, as a society, we do. That's the norm. That's what's helpful. That's what's considered right. So the medical profession are being right and correct. Very British. Here's some drugs. Shush, shush, shush. Nobody's doing anything wrong, horrible, nasty on purpose. We think we're getting it right. All I want to express is this effective now in our modern world technology? Do we really need to be afraid of emotions anymore? Is it just a case of heightening individuals' awareness about emotion, the awareness about the brain, the awareness about the power of the mind, the awareness about ourselves, about our body? For me, the key is heightening the awareness of the individual. Therefore, that pattern will change. That's me. Oh, my love.